Even today, moms, whether they work outside the home or not, are expected to do it all. In heterosexual relationships, that means they're often shouldering the majority of parenting duties and household labor, especially the invisible kind. Artist Mary Catherine Starr, the mother of two who's behind the Instagram account at momlife_comics, recently shared a post that flips the script on some common parenting double standards. In the comics, dads are shown saying the things we're accustomed to hearing moms say and vice versa. For example, in one comic, a man pushing a stroller tells his friend, "My colleagues are always asking me how I balance being a working dad." In another, a woman tells a coworker, "I'm not like other women. I believe in equality and plan to help my husband with the kids." The quotes featured in the comics were inspired by the Instagram feed of Laura Danger, @thatironchat, an educator who facilitates workshops for couples seeking a more equitable division of labor in their households. Someone recommended I follow Laura Danger, after my double standards of parenting comic went viral, Starr told HuffPost. I was immediately struck by her posts that had quotes by men that were clearly quotes by women that she had edited so they looked like they were from the male perspective. I read these posts aloud to my husband, and he needed me to repeat many of them because they sounded so confusing from the male perspective that they were almost hard to follow, she added. But from the female's perspective, they sounded right. That gave Starr the idea to illustrate these statements in comic form. She hoped that laying it out this way would highlight how ridiculous these double standards really are and would make moms, dads and even employers stop and think about the differing expectations we have for parents based solely on their gender, Starr said. Since sharing the post on Instagram, Starr has received tons of messages from women around the world saying how much these comics have affected them, regardless of where they live. Many people have also told her that they found the comics difficult to read or that they made them uncomfortable because seeing the words come out of the mouth of a man instead of a woman, or vice versa, was so unfamiliar. So many of us have said these exact same things ourselves, not the flipped version, of course, but seeing them switched around shows how sexist and unfair they really are, Starr said. It hits hard when presented this way, which is why I love Laura's work so much. Starr said she started her Instagram account because she wanted a place to talk about the challenges of trying to find a more equal division of household labor and parenting duties. Before she and her husband had kids, things were divided pretty evenly. But once they became parents, more and more began falling onto Starr's plate. During the pandemic, she reached her breaking point. The couple has since been working to rebalance the scales. It's been challenging, though, because it's hard to undo these patterns that are so common in heterosexual couples and often very supported by our societal expectations of what moms and dads should do, she said. But we're working on it. And my hope is that my comics encourage other couples to work on it, too. Starr is also reading Eve Rodsky's book Fair Play, which outlines a system for divvying up household tasks more equitably. I know that many couples have found this book and method to be super helpful in balancing the scales. I'm hoping it will be for us, too, she added. Check out more of the comics below. To see more of Starr's work, follow her on Instagram or visit her website or shop. You can also check out Danger's work on Instagram and her website.